We get health warnings. There you go. Inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, the sinking city depicts an era in which ethnic, racial, and other minorities were frequently mistreated by society. These prejudices, blah, blah, blah. Basically, we're not racist. I think that's what the devs were trying to say. It was just of the time. Right. So, has anybody seen anything on this? Sienna, you said your hobby got hold of this? Obviously pre-ordered to get the Sherlock Holmes. It was Devil's Daughter they were giving away free with it, wasn't it? Because there's been 2 or 3 of the Sherlock Holmes games. You haven't seen him play any yet. Well, at least... So you're going into this as blind as I am, then. Well... Also, is Noob about, I guess, the best show. I did tweak some stuff down, obviously, because it's on the Epic Store. Stuff can go up to, you know, Epic and Ultra. But I've nudged stuff down just to make sure it runs okay, and then we might tweak stuff up afterwards. Let's go back. So, new one, shall we? Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, not Oakmont. Haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment. The person who might help you with it, prepare yourself then. Come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help with you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. So M for map, C for casebook. Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots, okay. So I'm getting the weird crackle again. So I don't think it's City Skylines. I think it might be my headphones that are causing issues. Where's the laudanum? Everybody's picture melts. We're going full portrait of Dorian Gray here. Yep. All melty faces. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Let's face it, it's all a dream. We're going to get ensnared by tentacles and wake up. Cthulhu just wants hugs. You've got so much to live for, don't do it! I'm guessing we're going to Devil Red. You'll have whatever he's smoking. Yeah. Well, let's face it. Back in the 1930s, everyone was off their tits on opium, weren't they? Got a first aid kit and a brick. Can I take the gun as well, though, please? No, E is attack, then. Left click? Left click. Oh, is it loaded? Just stare down the barrel of it.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Right. Pistol and 6 rounds. Okay, the message we already read. Okay. Our casebook is under C and the T for more information. Frosty welcome. Side cases. Completed cases. Our Mind Palace. We're going full Sherlock Holmes on this. So I'm just going into my Mind Palace. Law, the city, correspondence, documents, bestiary, mythos. Okay, there's a skill tree. Right, so Trapper set traps twice as quickly. Ankle Biter. Sapper Charge. Hard-boiled detective. Keep an extra bullet loaded, getting a chance to deal double damage with pistol. Reload faster. Gunslinger. Improved coordination, gaining a chance to deal double damage with revolver. War veteran. Higher proficiency with battle rifle. Well, that's all the combat stuff. Vigor. Extra clip. A natural recovery. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for one last fighting chance. Furtive lurker. Field medic. Heavy ordnance. Indigestible. Man-eating eels deal half the damage to you while swimming. Okay, we're going to be attacked by eels then. Private Eye the Sailor. Melee attacks deal slightly more damage. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. Okay, so crafting's going to be an element. Absolute clarity. Earn more experience. Stay sane long... okay. That, I think that's probably going to be one of the first things we go for. Just to gain more XP. It's like almost like Fallout rules. Get the thing that gives us more XP right from the start. 2 bullets in the barrel. Wouldn't that jam the gun? It would. Brick the shit out of Cthulhu, yeah. I didn't try, because it wasn't loaded. There was no bullets down the barrel. We looked very carefully. Haven't got the map yet. Weapons, miscellaneous. Okay, so WASD, climbing on space. Does that mean there's no jumping? Left shift to run, crouch. Melee on E. Well, we saw that. We hit somebody with a spade. Well, we hit the gun with a spade. Flashlight F. Mind's Eye. So this is like the detective vision type thing, isn't it? Pin selected evidence on the screen. Okay. Oh, what we got?
Trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmont. Monolith National Park. It's waiting for you. I once happened to jump into an asset flipper, which actually let you shoot the gun in the observation view. Wow! Ever since then, you've always tried. Okay. Oh, is this our safe area for dumping stuff? Okay, so there's going to be like a Resi Evil element to it. We've got somewhere where we can stash stuff. Folding camera. Key evidence collected. Are we supposed to take shots of that? Let's tab for that. Oh, here we go. Right. Well, ease attack. Right, there you go, right. 141 XP. Let's go back to pistol. I guess we can make sure it's loaded. There you go. Small lighting change.
Now get out.
Charming. Can't get past you. Okay, right.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you...
Kind of reminds me of the actor... I can't remember the actor's name. The guy who plays Rorschach in the Watchmen film.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now
did I get, like, beta code? I mean, I did say it was going to look a little ropey. Everyone's faces kind of look a bit plasticky in that. But I'm guessing for the more horrific type of characters in town, they will look like that. No, this is on the Epic Store, Eli. This is because Epic has this as an exclusive for 6 months or whatever it is. No, it's full release because it's out on Xbox and PS4 as well today. Yeah, it is today it's out. About my problem. What's the deal with this city? Nice suit. I mean, it's bright yellow. We've got to comment on suit.
Eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is
Also,
not
audio
uncommon
okay?
here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Robert Throgmorton? Throgmorton, sorry.
I find Mr. Throgmorton.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I know there's a guy in town that looks like a gorilla, and I know somebody in the fish market looks like a fish.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, I can't go into a menu from... Can I do... No. Whilst we're in dialogue, we can't go into a menu, so I'm gonna nudge up audio once we're done a little. How to get to Devil's
What's the
Reef?
best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
By
Most
boat!
locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city
You can't
is
handle the
ancient,
truth!
Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
So what I've heard, it actually, rather than just putting waypoints for you to follow, you actually have to search for clues, properly search, and, you know, it says it's at this building that looks a bit like this. You actually have to look for it. It doesn't just, like, pop up on, like, the map or something. Booting up Space Engineers ever since its first release? I don't think I ever touched Space Engineers. It's maybe one of those I requested code for, but never got hold of.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Is Oakmont really...
Oh, sorry, it's really bugging me. What the hell's the actor's name? Because it definitely
There is
looks
no
like him.
consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than
Nowadays
now.
hyped for the upcoming Starbase. There's another one, what was it? Starmancer. Got some coverage at E3, didn't it? Got me into trying engineers again. Right, there we go.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh.
Let's
before
face
you
it,
go,
he's a devil.
How can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man...
Definitely the
who
devil.
finds you.
Right, so let me see if we can nudge up voices. Let's just go max on voices, shall we? Just under. Push that up a little. We can have him be, yeah, something like that. Also, I haven't changed difficulty. What difficulties do we have? Investigation newcomer. Evidence in your casebook will have an icon to indicate you have used that evidence. Evidence in your casebook will have no hint icons, leaving you to work out what action to take next. Master Sleuth. You will receive no hints or at what to do in your investigation. No prompts to visit the Mind Palace or casebook. You won't be notified when you've collected key evidence. Well, let's go like normal for the... So that I guess is normal. And we'll do normal combat as well. I'm guessing that it's like easy, normal, and hard. Yeah. Okay then. So just go to main. I didn't realise we had to do the difficulty beforehand. I thought it by default it would be on normal mode, but apparently it's on newcomer for the investigation stuff. So we want at least to have a little bit of a challenge with the puzzles. Okay, where'd he go? He's so tricksy. Right. Right, let's have a look at our map then. You are here. Boat is there. What's the anchor mean? Do we have a legend to say what stuff is? Well, I'm guessing that's probably the inn. Chronicle, police station. Okay, so if we highlight over the top of it. Devil's Reef Hotel. So what was this? This was City Port. Hospital? Hospital of St. Mary. The Asylum. City Hall. University Library. Okay, that's it. Well, I guess we get to the boat and then we want to go up there. So it's right, right. Straight ahead for second left. Right. Right. Okay. So, little... Oop. Is that where the chrysalids burst out of it? Also, what the hell kind of creature is that? Excuse me? That's no normal rat, is it? I thought it was kind of this way for the boat. Oh, hello.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
I told you he looked like a gorilla.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son? What do you know about the visions? Your features are unusual.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language.
So he's going to be in the asylum then, isn't he?
Bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Well, Innsmouth is like the go-to town for Lovecraft, isn't it?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn
Call of
city.
Cthulhu is based in Innsmouth, isn't it?
Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Damn your refugees! Nothing to do with the fact that they're all tainted by the madness of the Elder Gods. The Ancient Ones. What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing.
We find your
no
son,
one in
then
this
you to answer
place.
our
The
questions.
City will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help.
Let's not insult him before we get the gig.
I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss.
Well, let's just say I don't have a face like a baboon's ass.
Sounds like you could use it.
Oh, right, or just a baboon.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay, we're already on it. Where's the fisherman's house? Where's the lifeboat?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
One last thing.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay. So this is the house. He said go left for the boat. We'll check the boat first. Is this the sort of thing we would... How did we bring up our wheel? Tab, right. Nope. I guess we'll get a an indicator if we do need to take a picture of something then. Albert Throgmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's something unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, somebody, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Might be the green goo on it.
Something with this helmet gives me chills.
Okay, that's all we get. We don't take a photo of it or what? So that blue bar... Red is obviously our health. Blue, stamina, I guess?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Can I get over the top? Probably not. No. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. I think... Always got to poke around, don't we? Oh. How deep in the water can I go? We can actually swim. Okay, there's that. I thought we were going to hit an invisible wall. I mean, it feels kind of janky. Okay, and we can climb up there. Good. But, I mean, it moves pretty smoothly, I would say that. It's framing that, but... movement doesn't, like, slow down. Just smash our way through. I'm so used to pressing E as, like, you know, enter a building. Okay, we've got like our detective vision thing, don't we? Which is on our cube. But I think that affects our sanity, so we're not going to touch that just yet. Until we probably get a prompt.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Where's the puppy? Probably turned into some horrible... fish creature. Tonight. Okay, press and hold and we can get access. Does that mean the chest, the kind of locker thing on the boat, we didn't actually search?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
I'm guessing most things here are damp. Or moist. Right. Can't poke around with anything.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Can I take a picture of it? Nope, okay. I have a few questions.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me what happened here.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
The Ancient One dreams, and we all share it.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
So Lewis is the Innsmouther, so he's going to be one that looks like a fish.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Those scripted animations, yeah. Right. So whose room did they say they put the kid in? Was it Lewis? Lewis brought it in, and then he put it... I think they put it in Lewis's room. Choo-choo. Right. Well, somebody's drawn devil horns and something on that picture. Are we supposed to know? Right, is there somebody... Ah, there's the corpse.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, so... Yep, we all saw that. So the blue thing, I think it may be not so much stamina as sanity? I don't think you should do that around the cops. Right.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
So if the blue bar goes down to 0, we're going to commit suicide, apparently. Can I examine the corpse? Can I bludgeon it to death with a brick? 1 for the family photo album. Okay, so we've got this whole fisheye lens thing going on now after seeing the body.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Okay, mind's eye, okay. Can we do mind's eye from this? There we go. I beg your pardon? T for more information. Retrocognition. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence on the scene and vision will emerge. Step into it, find all the critical scenes. Mark the scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. So that's very much like Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Okay. Anything else we can prod and poke?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Let's take it.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Nope. Okay, kind of a fish-like face. This must be Lewis.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Are we stepping into the... Yeah, I guess so.
Take this, ape-face.
Right, somebody smashed a barrel over his head.
What's happening?
Okay, so they saw that, they got freaked out, then they smashed a barrel over his head.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Do we just opt to put that... No, that's not a one.
Run!
What's happening?
Take this,
We
ape-face.
reset this. I guess we zero them all out.
What's happening?
Right. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
New Mind Palace clue. Mind Palace. Key evidence collected. Right. Anything else? Other than falling through the floor?
Cards short of a full house.
All evidence collected.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, we can go down here. Right. Let's enter our Mind Palace then, shall we? Not that. What? I thought it was tab to... Yeah, it should be tab. Right. Albert attacked the fisherman. Throgmorton, Innsmouth, a feud, sudden psychotic outbreak. Lewis shot without warning. Albert returned unstable. Albert fled, then wounded. One fisherman is missing. Are we supposed to piece these together in a certain order? Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence, which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. So these are just those, okay. What's in the case book? Track down Albert, House Brawl, Will Hammond's testimony, find Robert Thornton, Hotel Key, Robert's request. You're off, are you, Silver? No worries. You go try and cool down and enjoy whatever food you're going to nibble on. Did you say it was pasta this evening? I know. Remember somebody mentioned pasta. The will. Right. We need 1,000 for the first upgrade. Pasta salad. There we go. See, I remember things. I am so smart. Right. Right. Okay. I feel like we're meant to go down here, like so. Could we have gotten up there? I guess we could have, yeah. Right, well, I think we pulled together all the clues around here. Do we talk to his dad again?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Right, we're supposed to use our supernatural sense to track them, aren't we? So let's start the door. Press Q. Oh. Shell casings. I'm rotating. Why can't I exit out? There you go. Okay, that thing is creepy as all hell. Normally we've... Oh, there we go.
So the fisherman pursued Albert. Even let off a few shots.
New Mind Palace clue. Right. Oh, handprint.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Are we heading for the door there? The warehouse. Press and hold, I think we found is... There you go. Right, so yeah, if we ever find a box like that, we press and hold in order to loot it. So we'll do our poking around first. Some gunpowder. So we're going to be crafting our own bullets, probably. Because I think we've got gunpowder twice now.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I am underwater, like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly, with the fuzz snooping about port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. So the bartender, obviously prohibition time, is struggling to restock. So he's made a deal with the local mob. It means there's a local mob to deal with.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Well, that handle is flashing. So the hash signs indicate searchable items.
The door won't budge.
Can we pick the lock? Can we smack it?
The door won't budge.
No, we can definitely smack it. Oh, I'm pressing E. There you go. Right. So, do we want to get our gun out just in case? More creepy crawlies. No, we probably want to hold off on expending too many bullets.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay. More Mine Palace clues. It's all gone wibbly wobbly again. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Right, we've got to go to our Mine Palace. Albert was murdered. Well, we don't have the clue for that. I don't think we have the right things for... Okay, Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the Innsmouther, was killed. Albert Throgmorton may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Lewis may be wanted... may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. And we don't have the killer until we track down Lewis, I guess. Alright, anything else around here? That's gonna get up, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Nothing here wants to move around. Maybe we take pictures of it. Nope. We are getting the wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay, wibbly wobbly timey wimey. Right, let's get the gun out just in case more want to come out and attack us whilst we're out here. Can we get up here? Oh yeah, this is just upstairs. Right. Anything hiding in any corners? Nope. Right, we need to go find the bar. Oh, but we can't go upstairs. Nope. Okay. Did we try smashing the till? Nope. Okay. So we need to find the pub. I'm all for that. Also, any of these open? Nope. Let's have a look at our map. So do you think it's that city port? Let's head there. Anything around the corners? No. Okay. Can we climb the ladders? No. At least not yet, anyway. They definitely have a vermin problem. The problem is the vermin aren't exactly normal. Under the keel bar. Oh, I guess it could be down there. What do we reckon? Onto the docks? Oh, it could just be here. Grimhaven. Under the keel bar.
Oh. Hey. Got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Okay, right. It's that bad, is it? Who are you?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
There's weird things going on with the lighting. The moment we step under here, it goes darker. So I don't think it's catching up with the lighting particularly well. Right. Anybody look like a fish person? Who's the crazy person in the corner, waving their arms around?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Are we really trading away a bullet? Well, we didn't shoot anything. We did smack it with a spade, so... Now, I guess in this context, it'd be an e-tool, wouldn't it? It'd be a trenching tool.
Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall
Inside a metal cage
pillars
from within prison, then.
circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
That made no sense.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon.
From within an iron cage is obvious. That's from within prison.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
We do have the fortune teller's prophecy, so I guess that's in... No, not T. Let's go. C is casebook, isn't it? Yeah. Bloodstained note. Torn piece of jacket. Albert was murdered. Lewis may be at the bar. Mythos. Fortune teller's prophecy. C will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered. And many will be regret partaking. I see old and new, a hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But I only see that from inside a metal cage. That's obviously prison. And tall pillars circled by the dead. That's going to be the library then, isn't it? There's going to be pillars in the library. Circled by the dead, there's going to be statues of, like... Wasn't there, like, a university library? A race from one to the next as time itself laughs. Time laughing, I'm guessing, could be a clock? That's what I would infer from all that.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Are you Mr. Carpenter?
The kill. What do you want?
Mr. John Carpenter? Actually, have they kind of modelled him on John Carpenter? I need to find Lewis Flynn.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone? I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside.
It's alright, we only have 5 bullets, so we're going to smack him in the head.
Good deed for the day.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And
so the bounty from the sea that the prophecy, the fortune teller said about, could be like a flood of those guys?
If you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
We got the bartender's key. Right. Anything back here? So we've got gunpowder and shell casings. We're definitely going to be able to make bullets. Also, I see the rifle under the bar. We're probably going to be grabbing that if we get opportunity.
What the? Get them! Oh.
Something went squelch. Right. Anything hiding in any corners? No. Right.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles.
Charming looking fella, isn't he?
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well,
Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances.
And then put him on a meat
Albert
hook.
after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Why do you look like that? Your actions look deliberate. Why do your people hate the Throgmortons?
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
No idea who that actor is.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons.
That's going to bother you all day.
Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition, reputation.
Crazy about bloodlines, but that means there's a lot of inbreeding.
Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone,
damn dirty
there's
ape.
nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Ben Feldman?
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the she. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I don't remember anybody looking like that in the little bit of Call of Cthulhu I played.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
I mean, what's stopping us taking the bullets and then still going and turning him in? I mean, I feel like we have to be full mercenary here, but then again, I guess this is going to set the pace for the game. I don't know how much of this is actions will have consequences. If we do the deal with him, we'll probably get in well with the rest of the Innsmouthers, so we'll get quest lines from them. If we hand him into Throgmorton, we'll get deals from, like, Ape Boy. Who are we siding with, Fish or Gorilla? Personally, I think we go with Grog the Gorilla. because I feel like we're going to get more work out of him. Might be tougher tracking stuff down if we don't have the help from the fish folk. But getting quest lines, maybe? And as long as we don't have to shoot too many things.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
All evidence collected. Right. Right, we can go inside our mine palace. Why is that not showing up? I guess we have to go in our mine palace. Lewis was aware of his actions, was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected. Lewis was mentally affected, could entirely control his actions. I mean, it didn't look like a crime of passion. Purely from the evidence, I would say psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. No, we can probably change our mind. Mentally affected. As under mental influence, Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions, and thus he can't be blamed for Albert's death. He could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. No, we're going with murder. No.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Well, we don't seem to have to turn him in ourselves. Well, you know, drag him there. I guess we just go. Right. Back to the guy that gave us the gig, then. So, that's how you get fish people. When a man loves a fish, and they're very close, things happen. Right. Presumably we just hand in this quest. We can maybe speak to Mr. Throgmorton later.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Murderer's dead. Murderer's at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons.
So this means none of the fish folk will talk to us now.
As sweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make...
The Innsmouthers will remember that.
Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I've had some bad dreams. I've been dropping acid like crazy.
I I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition?
Geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
Something caused the flood?
To believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As a bard.
An elder god awakening under the ocean.
So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence.
Well, I mean, I guess we go to the university anyway to
the others.
speak with this professor, because they're most likely going to be there.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research.
Talking about funding,
to Professor Doe, and
where do I get paid?
when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
So we got 4... 40 cartridges. If I go into my inventory, we got the Widowmaker uses .44 40 cartridges. Okay, we can craft 1 bullet for that. Antipsychotics. We need alcohol, though, apparently. The last expedition. Key to the headquarters. Right, where's that going to be on the map, then? So we found the bar. We found city ports. That's where we want to go. That's our hotel. University, like I said. Oh, though this has pillars as well, I guess. Are we going to lock on anytime soon? Throgmorton Manor, okay. We saw the asylum before. So where's the potential headquarters? City Hall. University. Oakmont Chronicle. That's the newspaper. Police Department. I'm not seeing headquarters. He said he marked it on our map. Gives you a key to expedition. It's in the northern cover side of at the crossroads between Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okay, so we actually have to mark it ourselves. Northern cover side. So Asher and what? Asher and Hubert. Corner of Asher and Hubert. Hubert Avenue. Okay, so it's around about here. So I'm guessing it's probably that building there. Can I compass mark? There you go. And we can place a mark. Danger, mystery treasure, blocked passage, key to headquarters, lost expedition. It's going to be around there. At the crossroads. Okay, maybe it's slightly further up. Right. So we got a mark on our compass now. Right, let's get down to the under the keel bar and the exit. Okay, we can look at that actually. So anything hiding in corners, any opportunity to like loot some more crap, we're gonna grab. Ooh, I wonder, can I climb in open windows? No, can't climb up there. Right. I think it's just there for flavour. Into the Grimhaven Bay. And if we turn left, we'll get our boat or a cutscene. I feel all woozy. Get ready with those tentacles, everyone. Fairly sure this is in one of the trailers. We've been sucked into a giant fish anus. Okay, no, we managed to make our way to the hotel without even trying for the boat. Lost at sea. Robert Throgmorton founded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. Expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. He was hired to find out the expedition members. Dead or alive, Throgmorton will be waiting for me for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Oh. My diary. Part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. I only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of the sea of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering. And it still haunts me. Anything else to poke and prod with?
Never again, they say.
Can we rotate? Well, that we see or seemed is just a dream within a dream. I'm going full Inception on this. U.S. Navy, Charles W. Reed. Born 10/9/94, I guess? What would the 21st of March 17 be? When he joined the service, I guess? Because it's not going to be his date of death.
Never again, they say.
No, though he might have died. Oh, we get to change a wardrobe. King's robes. Well, I mean, it's a yellow suit. And we've already dealt with, what was it, Johannes? A gangster day wear. Man of science. Fisherman. Police envoy. Plague doctor. Master sleuth. Cultist. Right, we're just going to wear an octopus and an apron made out of skin. Okay, so I mean, I've got like a very saggy boob there. I mean, can we show this? There's a nipple there, clearly. This is against Twitch terms of service. Fishy Vanka? Okay. Help the real estate agent from open case. So this is story progress, investigator pack. Find out what happened to the robbed graves and rest of peace. Ship's logs. Help the police officer get crime scene photos in the extra hours case. Field research. Assigned reading. Unlocked by DLC. Okay. Okay. Oop. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouthers business captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. Well, he got busy quickly, didn't he? Oh, also, I see you. Note from J. Van de Berg. It seems you've overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in future. I won't be here for you every time, Johannes. So this is basically telling us every time we die and pass out, we're probably going to find ourselves back in our room. No, not press
Makes
E.
this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Not E. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Landlord. Okay. Can we...
The door won't budge.
What if we smack it? No, apparently not. So, Sterling Mallory Archer is dragging things into his room. Anybody else got a note on their door? Gotta try all the doors, don't we? Oh, hello. Yeah. I did say, are we gonna have a... I can't even remember the title of the book now. Shit. Brain's gone. Portrait of Dorian Gray. There we go. Took me a moment. Not getting in that one. Not getting in that one. Okay, it looks like grey doors we can maybe get in. Crazy man's board. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out and several ships have gone lost at sea. And some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Can we take any pictures of this? I mean, does that actually give us points of interest on our map? Well, we took a photo anyway. Maybe that gets logged. Oh. Some more gunpowder. So what did we say? Grey doors we can maybe get in? Green door.
The door won't budge.
Well, it is a grey door, so I think grey doors maybe are interactable. Yeah, grey door. Okay, someone's doing a small summoning ritual. The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men. The Yellow King's gang. Okay, that's why it's called a king's suit. They can't get me here now. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Somebody else is dealing with their madness. 38 rounds, some gunpowder and some shell casings. I say, grey doors. Well, that's our room, obviously. So does this one open? Yeah, it does. Shell casings and metal scrap. I kind of want to go back to the boat then. See if we can get back on the boat and actually get into that locker we missed out on before.
You're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister. You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Is he wearing an Edgar suit? Who are you? What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Does he want some sugar water? I didn't do anything.
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing.
Apart from the guy dragging things into his room.
You get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Pack note, Lullaby Crossroad, Innsmouth notes, Terrible Fetus. Lots of notes. Jeez, okay. You got anything else to say?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I finally started to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen a crooked H-shaped sign on the doors around town? That means the house is inhabited. Crosshatch grid signs mark hidden cache of useful items. A V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Signs haven't still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. If you can see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks. Reach for the gun. Okay. Cross and 3 Ks. That's what we need to look out for. That's a danger sign. That's when we enter the danger zone. Oh look, crosshatches. Shell casings, more gunpowder. We're definitely going to be making some bullets soon. Nobody want to talk? Nobody wants to talk. Oh, another note. Walter, Kay help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flophouses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market. I have dangerous people living here, and I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. Okay. Who the hell's Walter? Nothing back here? Right. Shall we go get our boat? Devil's Reef. Oh, and we got fast travel. Okay, that helps. Oh, can we use the phone? No, that must be the fast travel. That's the... Okay, phone box is going to be for our fast travel, I guess. We'll respawn there. You right there, buddy? Infested area? Does this mean we can climb up here? No. Well, there's our boat. Right. Okay, so we want to go to here, don't we? So, right. Second left, I guess? Second left. And third left. Because we want to be on the junction of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Also, keep your eyes out if anything interesting appears to be about. Also, keep your eyes out for tentacles. Right. What do we say? Third left. Also, the boat is called the Cyclops 2. I think the guy that's helping us out has a sick sense of humor, considering the last boat we were on, called the Cyclops, sank with all hands on board. So we've done one left. Two lefts. So it should be up here. Ooh. Anything? No catches? I mean, he didn't flash, but then again, we might have to get closer to him. Asher. There we go.
What's your problem?
Can we talk to anybody? Okay, you look like a friendly sort. So, where did that woman go? We turn our backs on them. Did they vanish? Possibly.
What's your problem?
Yep. We turn our backs on them. They all vanish.
Mighty will punish the wretched by sending terrorists.
Right. Well, we got a save point. What do we reckon? This grey door here? Looks like a... No, it's a slightly green door. Somewhere that will use our key. Nope. There we go. It's got a mark. There's lots of squelching sounds coming from in here. Oh, hello. I can't... Oh. How many hits does it take? Oh, hello. Let's leave. Oh, hello. So they do come outside. That everybody? Possibly. They're all evaporating now. Okay.
Help me, please.
And the cop is completely nonchalant about it all. Okay, so was this where we wanted to be? Well, it's about where we said. So what was the law again? Correspondence. Documents. The H indicated a house that was inhabited. Seen a crooked H sign, doors around town. That means the house is inhabited, yeah. Well, it wasn't a danger sign. Also, how many health packs do we have? Now, this is for crafting. We have one. How much do you think it replenishes? We're not going to use it yet. Right, the scratching sounds have gone, so I think we killed all of them? Maybe more downstairs. Oh, there's some booze. To alcohol. Nothing in any of these. Anything in the toilet? Nope. Nobody thinks about privacy. No door on that place. Okay, that was it. So this was maybe not the place we were supposed to come into? Could be upstairs, I guess. More gunpowder. Definitely feels like a headquarters of some sort, doesn't it? Nowhere to run. There's no point running away. That blasted hollow-eyed freak always catches up with his grin. His long black coat, those thin crooked fingers clutching a gun. He's got a bullet with my name on it. I dodged it once. There won't be a second time. Kay, help me. It's not sunk completely. Our sanity clearly has, but the place doesn't seem to have disappeared into the ocean completely yet. Nothing stashed in there. Takes us down. We want to go up. What sanity? Well, if we get attacked again, you'll see our handy little sanity meter. Okay, so this was not the building we were supposed to come into. We got some stashed goods, but it's not what we needed. So it said on the corner of Asher and Hubert. Hubert, Asher. I think in Town Square. Oh, I guess this kind of looks like Oakmont Police Department. Nope, no, this is not This is where the cops are. So where the hell? I think. Just trying all the doors. Because, I mean, that's a different road altogether. It should be this one here. It was on the crossroads at Hubert, and I guess it could be opposite. It could be opposite, so it could be one of this door up here. Okay, there's a H here. Also, yeah, it's investigating something. Well, we got a save point. Expedition headquarters. Right. Can we root around and get anything? I mean, admittedly, we did get some booze in that last place, which is helpful.
Guess I don't need the key.
The place has been tasked. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of servicing, including paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Right, we're getting wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey things around us again, so I guess we're going into detective vision. Ooh.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Oh, it's a crow. Okay.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Any clues? No. No, press and hold. Press and hold. More gunpowder. Can I just walk around town with a, spear? I suppose it could be Raven, yeah. Nevermore! Nevermore!
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
I suppose Poe was an inspiration, really, for Lovecraft, wasn't it? So, the Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of the Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. Makes me so raving mad. But so many stashes of stuff. Is there anything? Oh, eels. Well, it did say something in one of the menus about being attacked by flesh-eating eels.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying these scientific, valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe. Right, can I have some of those funky drugs then? I'm definitely losing my mind occasionally. It would be helpful. Right. So there was nothing really here. Nobody to see. Once again, all we could do is go to the university, which we already said is probably one of the things on the prophecy from the fortune teller. On that note, I'm heading off. Got a stream planned tomorrow. I don't want to miss this one, like miss Wednesday stream. Oh well. Also, I meant to ask, but I never did. How was Toy Story? Go on. 5-second review. Okay. Yep, there's literally nothing in here of note. Very emotional, unlike the other movies. Okay. Let's have a look at our casebook. Letters from Oakmont. Hotel owner allowed me to look. Okay, well, we'll plow through those momentarily. Raids on Innsmouth. Dangers of diving. How to protect. Anthropologist. Walter. Too many coincidences. Mr. Archer, please keep it down. Why can we not go down? Apparently there's another thing in here, but we can't, like... Oh, there we go. Eventually. Boarded up windows, nowhere to run. My diary. Also, we have 1 knowledge point? Okay, I can do this. I can actually get more XP. There you go. I guess we go to Mr. Throgmorton's house then, which is fairly close if I can recall. That's the hotel. Yeah, it's up here. Oh, for God's sake. There, Throgmorton Manor. So if we come back on ourselves.
No photographs, you hear me?
Oh, they don't like photos. Can we walk to his house? Is that a possibility? No, we definitely need to get in a boat. So it looks like the sun's going down.
But the dusk of time is at hand. Here's the prophecy enshrined in the twilight.
Okay, right. Back on the boat. You need to snort. Go ahead, noob. You take it easy, bud, and hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. It's an infested area. Well, we've already beaten up enough weird, crabby things. Right. Just all walking around in circles. You're quite alright there. So, I'm presuming this is the Oakmont Manor. Hey there, Griller Boy.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Okay, so we haven't... Oh. Dead son.
Yeah, the mortician has touched him up well.
Mortician shouldn't do that. That's unethical. Don't go touching up the corpses. Loving memory, Albert Throgmorton's son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of the robust bloodline, and died on Thursday at Oakmont Point, aged 25. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont. Right. Can we grab anything? Oi, stop hanging around my boat. Oh, well, they have their own little dinghy. Okay. Is that Mr... He's kind of got it. I suppose it's brown coat. It's just glowing yellow in the evening sun. So, this is still flashing as if there's something we've missed here. We went to the headquarters. This shouldn't be still highlighted, I don't think. Let's go through the other... What was it? Correspondence? Letters, okay. Forlorn woman. The city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. Went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbour, near the crossing of Fitz O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. It came... The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly in my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. So does the question mark mean it's still an active case? I guess it could be. Lone child, the visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today, I went to the eastern streets of Coverside. And the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. So it's giving us locations to go to get visions. Okay. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. I started when I visited Western Advent. I had a vision of intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I mean, this looks like it's a timed event. Maybe we go on this one. Shall we go? Allow me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. He was trying to avoid them. Well, that's gone away. All these are active quests, then? Yeah, they all turn into question marks. Voice from the pipes. From behind! Terrible fetus. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of the child's cry. It happened on Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Ebon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. Innsmouther notes. Lullaby. So they're all side quests, as it states there. So maybe there is more back at the expedition headquarters, or maybe we do just have to go to the library. The university, sorry. That's City Hall. That's the library. So that's probably the library building. That's just the that's probably the university, and that's just the library building. Okay, so where we are, we come out. That looks like a bridge. So we're going to do a 180, head right. Just keeps going straight under the bridge, and then we take, I suppose, the right, and then left, and just straight onto where we can dock. Or I could place a marker. There we go. And can I make these disappear? So we know it's that building there. Can I remove these? Edit. Delete. There you go. So we know that's the expedition headquarters. And we know we want to head there. Right. Let's get on our boat. So we do a 180. And we want to head down this way. It doesn't have to be a jetty. We can park near stairs. Right. Yeah, so it looks like there's a bridge up ahead. So we go under the bridge, and then we said we would take the right. Right, then a left, and then just park up. I don't think that boy was supposed to jump in front of us. Unless it was possessed by something. Past the ferryman. Take this left and hopefully there's a dock up ahead. West MD. There's a doctor there. Washington Street. Right. This should lead to where the university's at. Veritas. Yeah, this is definitely a library.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
What's all this? What's with your mouth?
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... it looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh. I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
And that's it? No payment, no threatening, no favors in return?
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes. This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library is in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever, can't imagine library without his help.
Okay, bye. You're freaking me the hell out. Go through private files. Who are you?
What's your problem?
Section. History, science, restricted. There's a restricted section? Okay. Local. Borrower history? Author? Science, maybe. Okay, so this is specific for cases then. I was wondering if we could we're looking for Professor Doe. I thought there might be something here for that. So I suppose, unless Advent Central, we oh, pillars dead. Here we go. That was a clue. Not at all creepy. I suppose that's going to be a recurring theme in this game, isn't it? Church of Saint Michael? Okay. Is it actually... I mean, it's a grey door. We should be able to get in.
The door won't budge.
Okay, well, not yet anyway. It is occupied. It's got a H on it. So that's blocked off by a quest or something then. We can go there, just not yet. That's an infested area. Right. Well, this should be University Street, shouldn't it? Yeah, we're on University Street. That doesn't exactly look like a university. Our boat's still there. Or it could be somebody else's boat, because that's not where we parked it. We parked it on the next street along. Also, I'm seeing the giant-ass creepy, like, pillar? That's not natural. Well, vaguely natural, I guess. It's got spines and that coming out of it. This is still University Street. Watley's Household Chemistry. Ooh. Feels like somewhere where we can get... No. Gunpowder in that, probably. I wonder if there's, like... We can only go in certain places at certain times of day as well. Is it really 3 o'clock?
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Well, considering you don't have anything I can click. Also, why did we get a green filter all of a sudden? Drop. Orion Gentlemen's Club. Hello.
The door won't budge.
Oh. But we wanted to visit the Gentlemen's Club. West MD. Okay. Did we see that before? Is the doctor in? No, that's another door that won't open. Only grey ones open. I think we must have missed something in the headquarters then. Because that's still showing as active.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Also, who put my Cyclops here? Right, can we move from here? We are there. If we go out, down Carpenter's, well, not down Carpenter, so second left. Well, it doesn't matter where we park the boat, it's always where we run towards the river, so it doesn't matter. We just come out, and I guess we just go out, left, right, just straight along, and then we can take Freedom Avenue. So essentially we want to get to this junction here. So it was left, right, wasn't it? Oh no, that's a dock. Next left after this, then. It's a tad foggy. But I am noticing we are getting closer to 7. So we'll go back, see if there is anything. And we might call it there. But I'm tempted to carry on with this. I mean, would you guys want to see more of this? Who put all this junk in the way? Not the dock we're after. This should be freedom coming up. Yeah, should be coming up on our left. There we go. Alright, let's park her up. Head back to the... straight along. Yeah. Vaguely familiar, so it should be somewhere on the left around here. Well, we're not taking the tram anytime soon. Where's the big painting with the diver and the starfish? There it is. So we must have missed something here. We went into Spirit Vision, didn't we?
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Nothing else. We got the stash. Oh, here we go. It wants us to... Oh, there we go. That's what we missed. We're losing it. That's what we missed in here. Right. Thank God. Okay, right. Well, we're definitely... No. Inventory. Inventory? No. Now we're going to use our medkit. How would we use it? I guess it's on our wheel, isn't it? It's probably on the wheel. There you go. Okay, about half health. Okay, so we're going to have to get a bit more. So, yeah, let's craft another one then. At least we know that now. It requires coiled springs for first aid kit. The alcohol I can understand. The coiled springs, not so much. Okay. More or less full health. I don't want to use my bullets unless I absolutely have to. There's a note. Partially burned cargo manifest. Following must be delivered to Grimhaven Bay no later than Friday. Mark 5 diving suits, 6 of. Air tanks and pumps, 4. Canned food, 18 crates. Personal belongings, 6 crates with names. Research equipment, 7 crates do not... TI? I would imagine Tampa, but that's not TI. No idea. Air pipes, phone station and wires, power generator. Responsible for delivery, I'm guessing. Anything in there? Oh, a stash. Well, more coiled springs, at least. So it basically wants us to go back to Grimhaven Bay, doesn't it? And look for the delivery, I guess. Not missing anything else. Nope. Okay. Oh, now we can walk through into the past.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Well, kicking open the door was the obvious first step.
Stand back. I fatah me I Dagon.
Speaking in tongues, Dagon?
Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, well, just 1, 2, 3, 4 then. Ouch. It's so white.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
I fatah.
Roll for linguistics.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Key evidence collected, and there's more stuff in our mind palace. Hey, Panda! You're coming in just towards the end. How you doing, buddy? Right, let's head into our mind palace then, which is under the case files. Partially burned cargo manifests. Several men in Smell Syndrome broke into the expedition headquarters and destroyed everything in sight. They burned most of the expedition archives, scientific research, interviews with locals, freight cargo manifests, even clippings of newspaper advertisements. Coming till the end. Expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be a recent posting or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So once this goes to the paper. But I guess that's where we could possibly call it for the day. I mean, the sun has come up. I guess we can... Where's the paper? Oh, it's actually... We can walk down there. That's the paper, isn't it? Oakmount Chronicle. Yeah, we'll head down to the paper. Yeah, there you go. It's over in that direction. I'm not too bad. I think we're probably going to be playing some more of this. I think it's scratching the right itch for me. The itch that requires the embrace of tentacles. But it's just like the way they're forming the puzzles, kind of the investigation angle, I kind of like. Right. It's not going to be past that wall, so it's going to come down here. Cove side west. How did the city evolve? I mean, we didn't do, like, massive restructuring. Oh, you're ready for danger, are you? Oakmont Chronicle. Here we go.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do with it? Yeah, I only got in recently.
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I only got in recently.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland.
Do you have any sisters here? Because we've seen 3 people that look exactly like you.
Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time.
One of your sisters was in the university library. The other was a fortune teller in the pub. Have we got time for an interview? If it's a quick one, we're like 3 minutes to 7.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy. I'm an investigator from Boston.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll
You've
get
ordered new
accustomed
board
to
games.
life
Ooh.
easily. We have plenty
Pathfinder.
of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And
Madeira,
big
Flame
question.
Rouge, and Port
Why
Royale
are you here?
DLC. Okay.
What brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking for the source of visions. I'm tracking down missing people. Is she going to think I'm a crazy person?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know
Sounds
why
all
they're
alcohol
here?
inspired.
Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Okay, right. So where's the archives? Press T for more information. In casebook evidence may be hint icon indicating you need some archive research. In the archive interface, select a piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. So it was about the boat that the funded the expedition with origin, contact the expedition. Right, so we want advertisements, Grimhaven Bay, and After the Flood. Officials. Commoners. Definitely said about... Oh. It's Grimhaven Bay. It was the advertisements. Getting there Monday, are they? Hope package comes tomorrow. Let's see. Maybe current events then. Any of the expedition members, dead or alive, Throgmorton will be waiting in his manor. Current events. It was definitely Grimhaven. Oh, it's this. Wasn't right. Okay, let's untoggle all of these. Right, so we need to choose the evidence. Archive is lost, but still have clues to follow up on. They left city freighter Grimhaven Bay. Recent postings in the ads. So here we go. District, Grimhaven Bay. Section, advertisements. Might be recent postings. Is that enough? Let's do commoners. There you go. 3-ton ship, Titania, is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport, as well as aiding the underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3 Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Well, we have a lead. But there is where we'll end it. It is just gone 7. We'll hang out here at the paper, looking at Stern and I don't know what. But yeah, can I throw a save in here? I can. Can we... There you go, lost at sea. I thought we had to type something in. Nope, that's it. Let's head on back to the main then. And we will call it for the day, because it's warm, I need food, I need to have a sit down. Glum or gloomy? I don't know. All of the above? But yes, I feel like we're going to be maybe coming back to this. What do you guys reckon? But we will be back tomorrow regardless. At 1 o'clock UK time with some more Guild Wars 2. And I can't remember where I'm at. I'm at like level 20 something or other. 25, I think it was. I did some more exploring. Just like find all the waypoint markers and that sort of thing. But I've not done like quest lines or anything like that. So there's still plenty to do. But we managed to make our way all the way to, yeah, Divinity's Reach. We were at Divinity's Reach, weren't we? So I've explored the entire city, got all the waypoints. And then like the little kind of like town outside the front, like the farmlands. I grabbed a few waypoints there. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow at 1 with more Guild Wars. Whether we have some more of this in the second half, or this might wind up on the schedule as a permanent feature or something like that. We will see. But as always, let's throw a mark